The Desert Bloom Killer, a spring break nightmare. March 16, 1998. Palm Springs, California. Anya Petrova, a 21-year-old aspiring botanist with a penchant for obscure cacti, meticulously cataloged a rare Opuntia she'd found at a local nursery. Anya, with her bright pink hair streaked to match the desert flowers, was heading to Joshua Tree for a week of spring break, solo camping, and undisturbed study. She'd skipped the beach parties, the crowded clubs, the typical debauchery, craving only the quiet hum of the desert. Just before leaving the nursery, she impulsively bought a small, seemingly innocuous clay pot for the Opuntia, a simple terracotta thing with a tiny, almost invisible crack near the base. As she packed her beat-up Jeep Cherokee, humming along to Mazzy Star, she couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching from across the street. She dismissed it as pre-trip jitters, the excitement of finally escaping the city for the stillness of the desert. The air grew cooler as Anya drove east, the sun painting the Joshua trees in fiery hues. At 7:47 p.m., about 20 miles outside of town, near the intersection of Highway 62 and Sunfair Road, a beat-up, late-model Chevrolet pickup truck with faded blue paint and a dented chrome bumper started tailgating her. The driver flashed his high beams. Annoyed, Anya pulled over to let him pass. Instead, the truck screeched to a halt beside her. A man with a shaved head and disturbingly calm eyes emerged. "Having some trouble, miss?" he asked, his voice unnervingly smooth. Anya, immediately uneasy, started to roll up her window. He grabbed the door, yanking it open. The next few moments were a blur. A jolt of brutal force, the acrid smell of gasoline and stale cigarettes from the truck's interior, and the rough scratch of burlap against her skin as she was dragged into the darkness. The last thing she saw, burned into her memory, was the cracked clay pot rolling away in the dust. The days that followed were a descent into hell. Anya was held captive in a dilapidated ranch 40 miles east of Twentynine Palms. The air was thick with the stench of decay and fear. Her captors, a fringe cult led by a charismatic zealot named Caleb, believed Anya was chosen to be a vessel in some twisted ritual. Caleb, with his intense gaze and rambling sermons about the awakening of the desert gods, spoke of cleansing the world through suffering. The torture was subtle but relentless. Sensory deprivation, starvation, psychological manipulation. One evening, March 21st, at a routine dewey checkpoint on Highway 62, a state trooper noticed a blue Chevrolet pickup truck matching the description of the vehicle reported in Anya's missing persons report. The driver, visibly nervous, had a small piece of dirt clinging to his boot. The dirt matched the rare soil composition found only at Caleb's ranch. A subsequent raid revealed a gruesome scene: makeshift altars, ritualistic symbols painted on the walls, and the skeletal remains of other victims. But Anya wasn't there. Buried in the courtyard, they found the cracked clay pot. Anya's hair caught in the break, with remnants of that same rare soil inside. Considering the clay pot, with its telltale crack, was found meticulously buried in the courtyard soil, what other secrets remain buried beneath the desert floor?